Technology, and welcome back to J-Hawks Boys Basketball. This is Cameron Oxner, and I'm accompanied by Carson Lee now. How are you doing, Carson?
I'm doing great. I'm ready for some basketball.
Fantastic.
Jack goes up for the tip against number 33, DeWall. What are you looking out for tonight, Camden, in terms of what each team will try to do to each other?
I'm looking for the Jayhawks to create some space by driving the ball today and looking to kick out towards the three, especially right there, drive and cut.
Shizzle download of Madden, just couldn't corral it. Goes out of bounds to the Wolverines, and Dike-New Hartford comes out in man-to-man defense off the bat. I bet next time down, Smines will see that and go into a pick and roll for Miller.
Definitely. Pretty typical, except sometimes I've seen this season that they've gone into a box and one set or even a zone. They'll try to isolate Jack as we go for the three-point attempt.
Jensen missed the three-pointer, rebound to Vogel. Vogel coming down the left side. Kicks to Treptow at the top of the key.
And that's what's been so nice to see this season is Treptow takes the three, cans it. What's been great to see is that they have 4 guards on the court willing to take it up at any time, so transition basketball is definitely the key to this game as well.
That's nice to see. Treptow ready to shoot and knocks the first one down.
It's always great for the confidence, great for the mind, great defense.
DeWall was trying to find Meester on the handoff, and I know that feeling.
And that's one of the underrated abilities by these Jayhawks too, is they're feisty on-ball defenders, looking for every moment.
Treptow to Sly in the corner for 3. Good.
Love to see it. You know it's going to be a great game when Madden Sly is willing to pull that 3 ball. Love to see the confidence.
No hesitation as Meester brings it right back. 6-2 Hawks early in this first quarter.
That was great defense and also a tough take.
Jack calling for a screen from Treptow. Throws it away. Jensen. Nice patience by Jensen there to get Jack up in the air and float it over the top of him.
Seems like to go in this press look as well, trying to get the ball handlers in a little bit of more danger. They try to take it up the court as well as limit that shot clock as well.
Shizzle for 3, got it.
3 for 3.
Yes, 3 for 3 so far. It worked out there, but I'd like to see Jack get more paint touches on his drives.
Wow.
Get to suck the defense in.
A good double team by Kale there.
Good job by Madden walling up. We got to step over now. Lost
Fancy
him.
footwork.
Great footwork and got to stay down. Jayhawks looking for some pick and roll / handoff offense. Doesn't get it. Shizzle airballs the 3. It looks like there's some contact, but no call. It's going to be Wolverines' ball coming the other way. What do you think about that, Camden? Do you think there's a foul there?
From my point of view, I really couldn't see from here, so we're going to roll with what the stripes say. So we'll say no foul on that one as we go for a great drive.
Meester into DeWall.
Good pass.
Great pass. We are off to this 3 for 3 start on offense, and our defense just has not looked great so far.
And that sometimes is caused by that over-aggressiveness.
Quick trigger.
Oof.
Ooh.
That's where he was going there.
Refs are letting him play today. Meester finds Jensen over to Costello. A little left to right, and Treptow gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar, per se.
Gotta call it lacking. As the Wolverines go out of bounds here.
I'd like to see a little bit more in-your-face defense.
Well, and also in-your-face defense, but also playing with consistency and not letting easy drives like that happen. Being able to move our feet and move laterally.
Meester and Jensen and Costello are just going to make a living if we don't have better defense on the dribble drive. Shizzle, nice pass into Sly. Contact, got fouled.
While Dike-New Hartford has shot a really good three-point percentage so far this season, it seems like traditionally they seem to be more of a drive-centric team looking for the hard foul or good take to the bucket.
As Sly makes the first. In the games I've watched this year, he's done a really nice job of when the dribble drive comes at him, he switches the side of the floor that he's currently posting up on, and it creates a lot of open looks and passes for him to finish.
Not only has he matured offensively, but he's taken it after his brother Merrick Sly on being a ferocious defender down in the paint. And
not as ferocious as Merrick yet, but.
Well, we can only live up so much.
Oh, easy lob. Just. You can't get sealed on the backside of that 2-3 zone. It's going to lead to a wide open lob, and just as you saw there.
Just keep an eye
Nick
ready.
Moore saves it to Vogel. Shizzle another O board. Trying to find Jack. Gets around the edge. Patented pull-up jumper. No good. Foul on DeWall as he got the rebound.
Might have been a push in the back. Maybe. I don't know.
I personally didn't see it, but.
It was a push right in the back. All right. Just got confirmation on the replay.
From New York.
From New York.
Matt, a nice drive there. Stays with the Jayhawks, so it seemed like there's a lot of body. And I don't know if that went off Dike-New Hartford.
Well, Jayhawks ball, so I guess it did.
Yeah. We throw it away. It's going to stay with Jesup, but with these dribble handoffs, we're being very loose and not direct. You got to have a nice handoff on the dribble handoffs. If you just float it up there, the defender, if he's trailing close by, is just going to take it.
Definitely, these lazy passes is something that Mines teaches to avoid at all times, and it's definitely been killer thus far. But another thing to look for is to see if we can use their defensive aggression to our advantage, try to initiate a back cut of some sort.
Pull-up jumper from Treptow, off the back iron and out. Wolverines looking to push here. Slows it down, goes into the. Just going a little motion out of the 2-3 zone.
The main thing they want to do is to get in their half-court set here, especially with this 2-3, and get set up and stabilized. Looks like they're
Jack, great hands. Another slower pass than what I would have liked to see on the fast break. For Treptow for 3, though. Got it.
Lands it. Smooth jump shot.
That was just pure silk from Treptow.
Poetry.
Cross-court pass. Finds the open jumper. Short. Wolverines are going to fight for the rebound. Great fighting for it. And Costello's going to make the jumper. Treptow pushing the ball up the court. Gets fouled.
On that one right there by the Dike defense. We bring in new substitutions. Looks like Nick Moore is checking into the game for Madden Sly.
I'd like to see if Jack can't get some more dribble drives into the lane here. Here comes Nick Moore with the screen. Coming in, pulls up. I would have liked him to take another dribble and get into the paint there.
Right. Yeah, definitely, and I think that's really important for Jack heading into big games such as this one, is that he has to establish.
Great pass inside and great finish by Jack Hones. Had a nice fight for the offensive rebound last possession. Treptow hands off to Vogel, open lane, fade away. Not there, but Moore finds the offensive rebound and got fouled on his way back up.
Fantastic follow. Keeping the ball high and strong and going right back up with it to initiate that foul as he goes on for his first free throw.
That's what you want to see from Nick Moore. A relatively inexperienced varsity player, but if he's out there hustling, he's a sneaky athlete, sneaky athletic, as he was on the shuttle hurdle state team as a freshman. He can be out there hustling, grabbing offensive rebounds for you and make a huge difference.
Well, and I think that's really important heading into the postseason, is that all players on the court are looking for their own shot as well as playing off of each other and establishing themselves as a scoring threat to keep the defense out of balance.
Dike-New Hartford running this 2 in, 1 flashing and against the 2-3 zone. Looking for a high-low.
Interesting. So they almost run out of 5 out set, but then the opposite corner goes low post, and the other guy flashes high. Their 2-3 offense has been effective thus far.
Yes, we're just being lazy on the backside, getting sealed, and it creates easy passes for layups. As they go into Meester. Meester's been a problem on the inside, and he's about to be a problem on the outside. Good. 19 points in the first quarter so far for Dike-New Hartford. Gotta get in our stance and play a little defense.
It's been a high-scoring game thus far on both sides.
Treptow finds himself open, short. Great hustle by Shizzle. It's going to be Dike ball.
With a minute and 15 to go in this game. See how the Wolverines and Jayhawks can close out this quarter.
33 seconds in the lane. I was waiting for it.
Sometimes you just get caught there down in the paint trying to flash too much to the ball. See if you can make a move down low.
Now Dike-New Hartford coming out in this press. I bet they're just trying not to let Treptow or Jack get a clean look up the court.
They want to use their athleticism to their advantage. Provide all ball pressure, and especially since they're forcing them left.
Jack for another pull-up jumper. This time he got it.
Still gets to his spot, which is ever so amazing on that. Defender was playing to his left side, but he was able to use that tween move to still get to that right free throw line.
And once he gets to his spot, he elevates so high on that jump shot, it's impossible to block it. Another three-pointer, no good. Great fight down low. Doesn't get it to go the first time, but he gets fouled. Jack Hones, 32, has been a warrior down low so far for the Wolverines. Doesn't get the first one to go, but still battles for it.
That's something that they want to carry into that second half as well.
Finds Jensen. Pretty backboard shot, Tim Duncan-esque.
Just kissed it off the glass.
17-21, Jayhawks down 4. Jack cross court to Vogel up to Treptow. Great ball movement. Jack from the volleyball line. Going to be short.
That's interesting.
Jack Severson gets the board.
And that's interesting on that one too, is that they sent it another player on that man in order for him to get the ball out of his hands and then rotate off of that. So
Severson for three. It's going to be right. 32 in there battling. Now, Cameron, if I would have told you that we would have been down 4 and Jack Miller had 2 points at halftime, I would have called you crazy.
You know, honestly, it's definitely been an unorthodox quarter thus far, especially with the score being 17-21 thus far. I did not expect it to be this high scoring on both sides.
We came out hot from the three-point line, and we're still down 4. We just got to tighten up on defense.
That's the name of the game, right? Defense wins championships. I think that's going to be the big focus heading into the second quarter for Smines' Jayhawks is how are we able to stop those ball handlers on the drives, and how are we able to box out and get the rebound on the first shot.
So far it's been Costello and Jace Jensen just working the in and out game of our 2-3 zone. We haven't been able to do anything about it.
Definitely, and they've had a lot of nitty and gritty points. I mean, they've earned all of it.
That's what I've seen from them so far. They've just been a nitty-gritty team, and they just have guys like Jack Hones and DeWall willing to be in there and just fight for every single O board.
We head into the second quarter, like right here, looks like Dike is going to take the ball out. We start out 17-21, Wolverines.
Jensen's going to inbound it to Meester. This looks like they're going to have a set out of the quarter.
Little 1-3-1 action. Oh, never mind.
2-3.
Still 2-3.
Oh, great set play. And Costello's able to finish. They're just taking advantage of our bottom men here. We're getting sealed, and there's no one to help.
Being very quick as well, trying to get to their spots and sprint to the ball.
Foul on 24, Devin Lotz. Push Jack in the back, trying to defend him off the screen, which is almost what you have to do because he's so quick.
And I think defenders really try to play that gray area, especially of trying to get good bumps on him to initiate contact to get him out of his rhythm.
That was 2 on Lots, forcing him to come out of the game. Jack right to left, good move. Pump fake, lets him go by, off left.
From the film that I've seen from Jack as well, he's really trying to hammer those mid-ranges in order to initiate those threes, because otherwise they're just playing too high for him to get a shot off.
Meester at the mid-range, missed it. Severson in there though. Costello misses. We luckily get the loose ball to go our way, but what do you think our problem's been rebounding so far
Well,
tonight?
I think the name of the game, rebounding, is obviously it's hard enough to rebound out of 2-3, but then again, if not all the bottom players are looking to get that rebound and fighting the box out, it's going to make it extremely difficult.
Vogel, impressive rebound there to stay up and make the pass before he went out of bounds.
Somewhat acrobatic.
Even more acrobatic shot. Nice little one-legged pull-up there.
And that's kind of Vogel's calling card as well, as he can make those mid-ranges look so weird and
Jensen
interesting by his
missed a
body
3.
form.
Treptow grabs a tough rebound. That's what I like to see. Pushes down the court. Will not be denied. Misses off the back iron.
Pull-up mid-range has been the go-to shot so far, and I honestly don't know if I'm that big of a fan of it, to be honest. I mean, at some points, yes, but...
Yeah, I'd like to see us get into the rim a little bit. I know we're undersized, but when you get to the rim, that's going to open up that mid-range.
Exactly.
Another backside pass. And one for Costello. It just seems like we're being outmanned right now a little bit down low.
Exactly. It looks like we only have 4 players on the court with defensive positioning, but then again, I think pass fakes and their overall ball movement is putting our lower guys in conflict, especially with the sets they're running. So I'll be interested to see if they stay in this 2-3.
Dike-New Hartford may be 10 and 10, but another rebound for Jensen down low. Gets Jack up in the air and finish. That's a 4-point possession. And as I was saying, Dike-New Hartford's 10 and 10, but they're playing harder than us right now, and it.
Oh. Shot clock didn't initiate on that one, so they have to reset.
It would seem as if Dike-New Hartford is a 14 and 5 team, and we're the 10 and 10 team.
Exactly.
The way the efforts have seen so far.
And their strength of schedule as well. They played a lot of tough teams, especially on that side of the conference. So they know what good basketball looks like and what it's going to take to win.
They've really proven that they're here to play. It's going to be a tough game.
Very much so, and they've proven that
Here
all
comes
season.
the pick and roll I've been waiting for. Madden sets it up for Jack. Finds Treptow in the corner. Good. And they're going to retain possession, I believe.
I think that is how that should work. Yes, that's the best signaling. If the 3 ball is there, and they'll retain possession of the ball.
That's what you needed to see. This is that may be the swing that turns this game around. Goes up for Jack. Jack looking to find Shizzle. Takes it on his own. Great floater.
And that's the shot that I really want to see Jack take thus far, especially with this lineup right here, is either that floater, because not always a tough lay will always work.
You take that extra dribble when you're not shooting the mid-range. You have so many more options than just shooting. Tough move by Severson. Oh. DeWall missed a layup. A little frustrated down there.
That's been so interesting to me, especially with our 2-3 defense, as they've been able to have these little handoffs down in the paint and nothing's been taken away from them.
Yeah, it seems as if they're just getting in there and we're just getting sealed out. So I don't know what to adjust there, but it's something that's got to change if we want to stop them from scoring. Treptow again just misses. Tough rebound in there. Pushes to Jensen. Really swinging the ball well. Gets to the free throw line.
Good defense.
A nice dance move there to get out of the way of the ball.
It's that agility from number 32.
I I think he realized at the last second that it was going to be their ball. He kind of just adjusted. Finds Jensen open in the corner for 3. Just missed, but another offensive rebound.
On bounce.
Severson going cross court to Meester. Costello misses a 3.
See, even on that possession as well.
Looking to push it down the left. Back to the middle.
Ooh, almost gave him a haircut. It's a little strong.
Oh. Treptow, impressive coordination to reel in that absolute bullet by Sly.
Just a readjustment, especially with that finger roll. Beautiful.
Great hands.
And now it looks like they're switching.
Oh, Jack got away with one there. Severson inside, tough finish on Vogel. He's got a little junkyard dog in his game. He's going hard on offense, guarding Jack full court. I love it. Jack inside.
It's that mentality. So they go for the push one more time, and Jayhawks take it out of bounds.
Number 21 back in the game. Back in his back.
We get into the box set.
.352, about halfway through the second quarter here. Jayhawks down 3. Sly in the corner. Shizzle, the wing. Tough move.
Tough take.
Left it short. Costello with the board. Over to Meester. Accept the pick and roll. Tough screen there. Now inside.
Easy layup.
What do you think about that, partner?
Help side on that just has to be there to cut off that ball handler, especially helping out your on-ball defender if they get beat by as Jack takes that mid-range shot. Nevertheless, I mean, that's just, I'll be honest, it's lazy defense.
Jensen, the great patience here with the offense.
Well, and the Wolverines' physicality has definitely shown through so far this game, especially with such a short rotation that we have.
Oh, backcourt violation. Costello couldn't bring it in. Treptow's going to inbound here, looking to find Jack.
Cut right off of it.
Smart cut and smarter pass.
Great finish.
Wow.
And that's that awareness that Treptow has as well, is that nobody was guarding the inbounder. And just cut right through, right to the basket. Strong move.
Strong move. It's not going to get it to go.
Good board. Was going to be a good board until
Jack, very tough in there just to stay in there knowing he's going to take the hit.
Yeah.
I believe a timeout from Smines.
30-second timeout. I think that'll be big too, kind of for everyone to catch their breath a little bit.
First stoppage, I think. First half's come and gone here.
No, it went by like a blur.
Jack has 4 points, Treptow with 11, Madden with 7, Shizzle with 3, and Vogel with 2. I believe that rounds out the scoring for the Jayhawks.
Should, yeah.
Unless I'm missing one somewhere.
If you take a peep at Dike scoring as well, as they've kind of been sharing the sugar a little bit with everybody getting their chance to score a bucket.
8, 9, and 8 from their big 3 per se. Colin Meester, Costello, and Jensen.
Jack Miller heads to the free throw line. I'm going to see if he can can it in for 2 to bring it down to a 1-point game.
Huge free throws here. Need to knock them in.
Especially keeping the game manageable. Heading into halftime, I think is going to be their biggest thing.
Off the front rim. Needs to take a deep breath here and just does what he does.
There
we go. Hopefully that's all I needed to see go in. Meester looking to run this pick and roll. Great crossover. Patient.
Good help.
Great recovery from Jack to get back and make a play on the ball. I don't know if you caught that, but it seemed like Meester caught one in the face there from Shizzle.
I think you might remember that one.
Great patience by Costello again, getting us up in the air. Just way too easy.
Yeah, got to the ball in that low block position. I mean, it's just bread and butter.
Great take from Jack. That's just what I wanted to see. Just another dribble, get right up close to that rim. That's how you get going.
Especially using the glass, too. Get that shot in the hole.
No shot for Meester. Pretty dipsy-do.
Dipsy-do.
Up to Jensen. Won't have the shot open. Great hands by Jack.
Ooh.
Jensen looked to take a charge there, but Jack seemingly floats around him.
That's great patience as well, and that's kind of been what teams have been trying to do with Jack, especially with him attacking the lane, is they want to draw a charge.
And we're knotted up in 33 here. Big stop here for Jayhawks. Jensen, good pump fake. Gets in the lane with the left. Pretty move from Jensen there. Treptow heads inside. Left-hand cross-court pass to Shizzle. Stops for the floater.
Ooh, good shot.
Just short. Madden's going to get a foul on the rebound there.
All over the back there.
Totally okay being aggressive there. Got a couple fouls to give.
Might as well. Can't take them home with you, so.
Great motto. Jensen to Meester. Meester crosses over. Tries to find a back cutter. Cannot do it. Jensen trying to feed it inside. Can't do it. Good defense so far from the Jayhawks. Costello. I really like his game.
He plays like a low post guard, especially when he gets into those sets.
Creates some matchups problem for him, and his patience down low is really great for a high school player who's just a junior. Into Vogel. Fade away off the glass, won't get it to go. Here it is. They're going to get the last shot of the half, up 4.
15 seconds to go. I'm anxious to see what they do as time winds down.
Give it to Jensen, let him make the right play on the read. Gets it to Costello. Oh, we got lucky.
He's wincing his eye just a little bit there. Might have got smacked in the face. But heading into the half, Jayhawks down 4 with a score of 33-37. Carson's, what's the big takeaways from the half thus far?
Defense, 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 and a little bit of rebounding. You know, the rebounding, I understand, is tough out of the 2-3 zone, but the defensive side of things, we're just being sealed. We're just being a little lazy. I'd like to see that be cleaned up a little bit going into the second half. What about you, partner?
Well, even a majority of the time, if you're scoring 33 points in a half, you're usually going to be up in that game as well. But I think defense is the name of the game. Defense wins championships. Enough said. I mean, we got to be able to stay in front of our defender, and especially on these closeouts as well.
Yeah, we're just being a little lazy on the closeout. Costello, while a respectable shooter, he's not going to kill you from the three-point line, but he will kill you inside, and we're just kind of letting him get into the paint and use the pump fakes to his advantage.
And Dike's been a very physical team thus far in this game, and I think that's starting to wear on us just a little bit. So understanding that, hey, I am tired, but I also still need to keep my defensive responsibility, and that also means I can shorten my closeout just a little bit to keep that defender in front of me. Because they've been a good shooting team thus far, but giving up easy buckets, you're not going to win a basketball game like that.
And as we head to the break, it seems a little kid's game has broke out.
Let's look for that great pass, great ball movement. You can tell they've been paying attention to the game as they're looking to share the rock just a little bit. Ooh, a little chippy.
Ooh, brings it into the paint. Looks for the shot.
Just a commanding clear out on that one as well.
Oh, step back. Isn't going to get it to go.
Play is music. Hit him with the step back.
Just off the mark on the shot.
That's hustle.
And we'll be back for the second half.
Welcome back, Jayhawk faithful, to the second half of the Jayhawks boys basketball game against Dike-New Hartford. Wolverines looking strong thus far as they take the 4-point advantage with a score of 33-37 so far. Carson, what do you want to see out of our Jayhawks coming after the break?
Just tougher defense. Really lock in on the bottom side of our 2-3 zone. Don't allow yourself to get sealed, and if you do, fight like heck to stop yourself from being sealed, because that leads to wide open layups.
And I think it's a great sign too. Jayhawks already coming out ready to play, and they've been standing ready to go for the past minute. Means they're eager to get after it as we go underway in the second half.
Historically, Jack has been so dominant on this hoop. Treptow takes it right to the rack, though.
Exactly what we want to see, especially out of the Jayhawks coming after the break, is them getting to the hoop, staying aggressive, and going up for those strong finishes.
I don't think anyone can block Miller or Treptow's shot down low without fouling, so I think that's what the game plan needs to be.
Most definitely.
And stop that inside. We got lucky with Costello unable to finish, but not what I want to see out of the half.
And on defense, they got to prevent that man to get to a spot. If Jack lights it up for a three, start off the second half, always a great sign.
I mean, come on, there's got to be something different with the hoop over there, because Jack's shooting percentage on this hoop has to be 80 or 90%.
Could be correlated with that, but also second half, looking to turn it up a notch just a little bit. Discipline, good defense. Ooh.
Colton DeWall continues to be tough inside of that great move.
Well, and if they keep terrorizing the paint, we need to prevent them from getting to their spot.
Pretty move by Treptow, just misses the shot.
That's going to be difficult.
Here comes Jensen back down the court.
Good
Tough
defense.
move. Oh,
just falling in.
That thing was all the way out and went back in.
Seems like every take that they're having, it just goes right in the hoop.
Jack couldn't find an opening over to Shizzle. Takes it in. Great pass. One more to Vogel for three. Off the mark. Madden.
Ooh. Good move.
Can't find the finish. But great up and under to find an opening.
$1 million move.
Back comes Jensen. Gets fouled by Shizzle.
Fancy footwork by Sly.
Credit to Dike-New Hartford. They've controlled the pace of this game. When they've wanted it to be slow, they've gone slow. And when they know it's their time to push, they have pushed very well. Another up and under by Costello. Over to Sly in the corner. Over to Shizzle for three. Off left, Treptow inside for the rebound to Jack.
Straight up.
And a tough fadeaway off the mark.
When you already have that great of inside position, sometimes it's just willing to take that best bet that you can shoot over top of them. So they call an illegal screen on that past one.
Illegal screen. Yeah, a little questionable. Treptow probably should have just went up for it, but you play on. Find Shizzle under the hoop.
Good patience. Waiting for the defender to go by.
They're going to try to go back into the well. D-Wall. Great patience under there.
And that breakdown started initially, right? With Madden playing that post defense. I get it's tiring going up and down the court, but you got to deny ball right away. Otherwise, he's going to keep getting what he wants on the inside of the paint.
Wow. Impossible angle to find it off the backboard and gets it. Miller, seemingly out of nowhere, up to 14 points.
Miller hot step.
Gotta find a way to get it out of the post if you're Jesup. Do anything to get it out of there.
Well, and that's denying ball and not being a lazy defender on backside.
They've made 2 or 3 three-pointers. They have not killed us out there yet. We just...
Always got to follow the shot.
Jack needs to box out the shooter. Luckily, they couldn't find the bucket. But a great job of attacking the rebound.
And that's the thing. Even if they make 50% of their layups, they're getting multiple chances. But that reverse layup by Sly.
No, Madden quietly has become very crafty under the rim, using both hands.
9 points so far. Getting the shots that he's wanted and what he's comfortable with. Which is great to see.
Jesup thought he stepped over the line for the over the back, but he didn't. From the bird's eye view up here, it's easy to see.
Even a double down as well.
Good job by staying down by Sly.
That was great defense.
Jensen heading in, gets fouled with 1 second left on the shot clock.
Wasn't able to tell if he was going to be able to get that layup up or not in time, but it sure was close.
Kind of a two-headed snake down there from Hones and DeWall down low. You just keep interchanging one of them, and they'll play hard as heck, so it's really hard to guard them.
Yeah. Gotta look to match the intensity.
Good defense by Shizzle. Costello looking to find his way in. Meester with a tough shot. Good defense, but another rebound.
Everyone's got to crash boards.
Costello. Pretty three. Partner, what do you think we got to do better on the rebounds?
I mean, I was looking on that last one. I'm going to be honest. I did not see everyone boxing out. I mean, if all of their players are going to go for that offensive rebound, you got to box your man out. Otherwise, they're going to get that second chance point with that three.
Yeah, it just seems that we don't have the height to be lazy on the rebound, and that's what it's been some positions. Oh, Miller, deep three, got it.
3 for 3 thus far in this half?
Yeah. I'm ready for a heat check from him.
I think we're about due. But I mean, to Dike's credit as well, as their physicality has really made us tired on defense, and that allows them to get a lot of easy buckets that we wouldn't usually give up.
Finds the three.
Hitting on all cylinders thus far.
Finds Jack, great cut. Dike gets caught sleeping on the backside. Jack just sneaks in there for a layup.
That was that great transition offense. Shout out to you, Paul. We appreciate the compliments as always.
And Meester finds a three-pointer now. Shizzle sets the screen. Jack run off the outside. Gets caught with the body. Now Dike-New Hartford seeming to catch some open three-pointers and knocking them down. What do you think? You still want to crash inside or have to guard the three-point line more?
I think you just have to rely on taking away those easy buckets and hope they don't catch fire from three. Makes a great three-pointer, bring it down to a 2-point game with the timeout.
And we've caught fire from three-point line, but Dike-New Hartford's weathered the storm a little bit. Still owns a 2-point lead.
For sure. And honestly, after 6 minutes in this quarter, we finally made our first substitution. So players are getting a lot of minutes, and they have to really be resourceful on what they want to spend their energy on, because if we're spending too much energy on offense, it hurts us down on defense.
Yeah, after the Treptow made three-pointer, Smines was almost on the court instantly, as if he knew it was going in.
And that's a critical thing that Smines always does. And what I've noticed as well is once momentum starts to shift your way, he calls timeout immediately in order to sustain that momentum and kind of give positive reinforcement in the timeout.
Yeah, it's a classic timeout. Coaching theory says that when the other teams made a few shots and starting to create a run, and you finally start to shift some of that momentum your way, you got to call the timeout.
Learn that in class today, or do you not take that class this semester?
The class of Joe Smines.
3 credit?
1 credit.
Oh, only a 1 credit course. Fair enough.
Pass, fail.
It seems like to me that you passed.
I've never seen that call before, but it seems like a good one for the Jayhawks.
See, maybe like an undercut of some sort?
Bowling a strike.
I guess.
Miller finds an open lane, kicks it to Moore. Treptow, top of the key. Off the front iron.
He was ready to shoot that entire time, and I do not hate that shot at all.
I was convinced that was in. Quick trigger short. Vogel corrals the rebound. Good look by Miller trying to find Shizzle. Jack, deep three. Off the front, gets his own rebound.
Pass.
Oh, pretty look. Treptow finish.
Great pass.
Jesup back into this 2-3 zone.
It looks like Treptow's in the middle of the 2-3 as well. See what havoc he can cause right down there in the middle.
Dike does a great job of flashing in the middle, trying to get open.
Yeah, their set has done really well of getting active cutters.
Costello finds Severson. No good.
Great
There's
box
the box
out.
out that I've been looking for.
That's how we play team basketball right there. Play great defense for that 35-second shot clock. Time's winding down. Get a moderately contested three. Box their man out, secure the rebound.
Textbook by Landon Vogel there to corral that rebound.
And that's the stuff that doesn't show up in the stat sheet that can make the difference in a game.
Now Vogel on the other side hits the three-pointer.
But that will show up in the stat
Defense,
sheet.
the offense, two-way Vogel hits the three.
Get a little clap.
First
going
lead
as
of the
well.
night for Jayhawks, outside of the first quarter at least. I know that.
I think so, yeah, definitely in recent memory.
Playing way harder on defense. Severson's gonna launch up a three though. It's got it. Every time it seems like we're gonna finally get ahead, they just knock down another three-pointer. Treptow for three.
Ooh,
off the mark.
Great look. That's a spot.
Yep.
That's a spot.
You said it. That was the spot. That was the shot we wanted. It was everything you wanted. 57s going into the fourth quarter.
Script couldn't have turned out any better.
My old AAU coach used to say when the game was tied, it's a race to a certain score. What do you think that winning score has got to be?
I think honestly with the pace of the game thus far, do a little math. I'm not too good with mental math, but let's say race to 73. 73 is a great number, so let's go with that one.
Race to 73, I like it. But whoever that team is, they got to start getting some stops here.
For sure, and honestly, on defense, what I've noticed as well, kind of changing the mindset a little bit with those wing defenders helping stay down to keep those cutters in check and letting those top guys kind of just run around to see if we can get a hand on those three-pointer shots, see if that remains effective.
I was just going to say that. It seemed like their defense took a step back that quarter and our defense took a step forward, and that was the difference.
Fourth quarter basketball is what makes and breaks a game. It's not always how you start, but how you finish.
Race to 73 coined by Camden Oshner. Let's see if it turns out to be true.
Place your bets now.
A little interesting.
Oh, it looks like they're holding ball. I guess they don't want to get to 73 then.
They heard you talking.
I guess. Vegas must be doing something.
Nice flashing and dribbling around. Finds the open shot.
We can live with that shot as well. A contested mid-range from a considerable defense or distance.
At the same time, I love the slowing down of the clock, trying to slow us down. Jack gets around the corner. Just gets the layup to go.
I wish he played with this same mindset in the first quarter, definitely attacking this defense as they want to play out on shooters.
Yeah, he's definitely figured him out
Good
now.
double.
Power
Straight
dribble
up.
inside, travel. Colton DeWald took a jump stop and then an extra step.
A little frustration there. Tried to hit the salsa.
Way better post defense in the second half of the third quarter so far.
And then I think that roots from them doubling down for them to not be able to get to their spots as Treptow takes the mid-range. That's a great fight.
Shizzle finds the finish. Hawks take a 2-point lead. Dike looking to respond. Gets it in the hands of their point guard. Jensen over to Meester looking for the screen from Costello. Defense chance.
Great double by Vogel on that one.
Great defense. Meester gets inside. Can't find the finish. Jack took it off the chest.
That's a no call.
Shizzle with the rebound over to Treptow. Find Shizzle for three. Got it.
Bingo. Bongo. The sniper kill Shizzle.
What an absolute momentum shift.
Jayhawks call another timeout.
6 minutes and 13 left to go in the game. We find a 5-point lead. You know, that's just what you needed to see. I mean, Shizzle, he's been quiet all game. Makes a great rebound, throws it ahead to Treptow, trails the play for a big three.
The ball movement as well. It seems like their Dike's intensity has wavered just a little bit as the game's progressed on.
Something I forgot to mention, but special shout out to the wrestling team for placing 5th at state duels, I believe.
Very much so. Very impressive, especially everything that they've done this season. It's been really inspirational to watch.
An unheard of season. As we went through school, our wrestling team, Gross, had just really taken it over. And, you know, he'd be at the lunchroom just looking to recruit people. And, you know, it's really amazing to see, as I've seen the hard work that Coach Gross has put into go from recruiting people in the lunchroom now to state duels and
exactly
getting that 5th place finish.
And really growing that Jayhawk brand of wrestling is inspirational to watch, and also it's really cool for these Jayhawk students to be a part of something bigger than them, and that's really great.
But here we go. 6 minutes remain. Jayhawks have found their stride. About halfway to 73. Let's see if it holds up. Jensen's got the ball. Spin just off the front iron.
Way to crash. Everyone looking for ball after that one when the shot went up.
Over
running
to Vogel.
in transition.
Runs into a wall down there, but finds Shizzle again.
Ooh, great
just
look.
Misses. He found the hot hand, just comes up short. You gotta like the shot there.
Would have been major. Playing under screens as well.
Done a great job going under the screen. Good move by Lotz, just couldn't find the finish.
The shots that we've given them thus far has been completely different compared to the last half. Great move.
Slide. Smooth kill out there with the footwork.
Crispy. And I think playing with that sense of confidence for Sly, especially with these guys who've been big and strong, as they get the steal on this one, heading in transition. Vogel over to Treptow.
Great pump fake. Takes, that's going to be a charge. Something that I really like from Jensen, he reminds me of Taman Lipsy a little bit. He's always out there doing the hard work, going in for offensive rebounds, and doesn't turn the ball over much as a point guard, which has really kept Dike in this game.
Exactly. I mean, he's in it for the team to win. You can really appreciate that.
Three-pointer off from Lotz. Finally, Dike-New Hartford's gone cold, and it's our chance to really break this one open.
Giving them these perimeter shots.
Shizzle open for another three off the back iron.
Back iron.
But Madden's in there. He is on fire.
Madden Sly, can't say his name enough. We've been talking about him all broadcast. 13 points so far this game. I mean, it's got to be close to a career high, I would assume, if not already. Talk of the town.
That is just awesome to see.
Especially for a man that played JV last year, had a great season, really started to develop during the summer and was always willing to play some rec ball, try to get those extra reps in. And
I mean, the growth that he's gone through from his freshman year to his senior year in terms of basketball skills is just incredible.
Yeah.
It really, it's so exciting.
Drastically different. I mean, especially being able to play in front of the Jayhawk faithful. Doesn't get much better than that.
And really just turn this game around with some great back-to-back plays inside.
Yeah, it seems like any time that we've had a cold shooting streak, missed shot, Madden's always there to pick up that energy. You can really appreciate that. Now that's a 9-point game, heading in with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Dike-New Hartford's got to get some points here quickly and some stops. Meester's trying to find his way back in. Great pass.
That's great defense. Sometimes you just get your hands caught up in the mix. It's going to happen, but honestly, I'd rather have that happen than just an easy dish down.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Especially when we have some fouls to give, as
Madden has 3, but as long as he doesn't get one more, he can still play aggressive. Trying to find Meester, great move.
Up and under.
The up and under is hard to guard.
It definitely is, and I would know from experience.
Treptow trying to find Jack in the middle. Vogel gets in the middle. Shot can't fall. Great rebound by Lotz.
Good. That's
Jensen
a great no
find
call.
it to go. Alley-oop.
Oh.
Missed it.
So he lost the ball a little bit there. Like the idea.
You know, hindsight's 20/20, but in that situation, you probably shouldn't have gone for the alley-oop.
7-point game, I mean.
You want to see the varsity bound highlights, but when you're only up 7 in a hard-fought game, you know, saying that was hindsight's 20/20, that would have been absolutely sick if that would have went through. But oh, just too easy.
5-point game. Jack was simply just trying to give something for the viewers to watch at home.
I don't blame him. Miller now open for 3, can't get it to go. Rebound to Meester. Still a 5-point game.
Definitely not over yet.
Great take. Gets fouled.
And he has great body control, especially when he's going up for those layups and being able to get the shot that he wants, no matter what the defense is.
Both Meester and Costello, when they get into their spin moves, they're not out of control. They land on 2 feet, which makes you able to pump fake, and that gets people up in the air. And now we need to box out and a rebound. And a good shot on the other end.
And then again, making it a 3-point game. High scoring thus far. That 73 really isn't looking too well.
Treptow in the corner, can't get it to go. Madden fighting for the rebound, it's okay.
Dogfight as he's sprinting back.
Hustling back.
Way to crash down.
Jump ball. Shizzle forces the jump ball. Interesting call. I don't know what determines a jump ball, how long you have to have possession for it, but it seemed like a split second that Shizzle had his hands on the ball.
I'll let my silence speak for myself. Jayhawks take.
Finds Madden again. Traveled.
Yeah. Just mistimed move. It happens to the best of you.
Just forgot to take the dribble before moved his feet.
For sure, definitely a great call.
When you have that crispy footwork, travels are going to happen sometimes.
For sure.
Here, Dike has a chance to tie it here. Jensen catches the ball, flare screen. Tries to go cross court. Good hustle by Shizzle.
Great anticipation, and it seemed like he even got caught up a little bit on some other player, but
Darrell Rivas on the backside of the court, wearing number 4.
Shizzle Island.
The first and last time that will be said.
Yeah, I think so.
Meester is going to take the screen a little bit too easy. Finds the finish. 1-point game with 2 minutes left.
They've really been clawing their way back, especially getting where they want to be.
Yeah, credit to them. They've every time it seemed like we might pull away, they just fought back. Interesting pass. Meester with the steal.
Gets it.
Shizzle willing to take it. I appreciate the hustle of Shizzle willing to take that right off the chest.
Looks like the court's a little bit slick out there. We want to proceed with caution.
Dike-New Hartford side has broken out into defense chance. Vogel, Shizzle, dribble handoff. Looking to find Miller. Just got him. Top of the key, ISO. Cross right to left, gets inside, jump shot, got it.
Smine's with another quick timeout, especially when momentum starts going our way. It's been his calling card. That brings Jack up to 23 points so far this game. Pretty close to his average of 26 a game.
Gosh, it's below average.
Yeah, expected more.
Honestly, that speaks to his season so far this year. This is about the quietest 23 points I've ever seen in my life. Because you're just so used to him going out for 33 to 35.
Well, and honestly, it even seemed like a Jack Miller off game.
Yeah.
To put it as well, but can't dispute 23 points.
His defense overall on Meester has been good too. He's just gotten caught in the up and under a couple times.
For sure, and honestly, Meester has been a terrific player all season, and he's definitely showed it this game. Just trying to do off-ball motions in order to create himself open for those shots.
You just don't average 16 and 5 just on accident. Yeah. So obviously a really good player in his own right.
Well, shooting high field goal percentage as well. That's also something I really appreciate is being a really efficient player on the court.
But here we go. Wolverines down 3 with a minute 30. Jensen moving screen.
When you look back on film the next day, sometimes those are the plays that you look for what could have changed or what could I have done better.
That's his 4th foul as well. And he's gonna be guarding Treptow, which is interesting. It seems like an easy person to get your 5th foul on. Short on the floater. Oh, just seemed like it fell out of his hand there.
Must have hit arms today.
Usually that's money for Treptow.
So look to switch the screen here. Never mind.
Go back. Meester. Good defense by Jack.
Good tip.
Good hands by Shizzle. Great call by the ref. It did go off Madden, off the leg.
It's still great defense.
50 seconds left. And I think your prediction may have been on the money. I believe it is a race 73.
Wow. Guess we'll find out. If so, I might just have to get a lottery ticket.
Jensen looking from the screen for Costello. Finds a 3, likes. Oh, all the way in and out. Now they gotta get a stop. 8 seconds separates the
shot and game clock.
Yep. Traditionally, you run the clock down here. I believe that's just what Jack's gonna do. Until he finds a lane he likes.
And one.
And one.
Madden, Sly. Who else would it be, Carson? Who else would it be?
I don't know, but someone's going to have to restock his Wheaties. He ate the whole box this morning.
Jayhawks get on their feet for that one, take the 5-point advantage, and lo and behold, they're at 72 points right now, Carson. One more free throw to get to that 73.
I mean, what a call by you.
We'll find out.
Also, 5th foul on Jensen. That's their point guard, so I assume Meester will try and take the ball up here and find a miracle.
And that's going to be difficult as well. I mean, he was one of their top 3 scorers throughout the entire game, so losing him allows for the defense to focus on the other players a little bit more.
This game's still in hand here for Dike, but credit to them if this doesn't go their way that they came in here on the road against a 14-5 team. Being 10-10, they fought their hardest.
And it definitely sends a message to the rest of the state, especially who they're playing in the district games coming up here soon. It's a battle. It's going to be a battle when you go against the Wolverines.
they're not going to be an easy out for anyone.
For sure.
Seconds left on this timeout, and Madden has commentator legacy on his fingers, trying to make your prediction hit.
As the crowd quiets down and relaxes, calm yet smooth, focuses on the rim. It's up.
It's good.
73.
Wow.
We'll see if anybody wants to mess up that number.
Off the mark.
Off the mark.
Oh.
Quick foul.
However, they're not at the free throw line yet.
They're not at the free throw line yet. You're right.
I don't know about you. I'm sweating this pretty hard.
I am. Maybe 30-second timeout here. Too nervous to even speak right now.
Yeah.
I mean, 73 points. It had to be 73.
Madden Sly with 16, Jack with 23, Treptow with 18, Shizzle with 10, and Bogle with 5. And you get 4 guys over double figures in any game. That's obviously a great team game. And that's what it's been on offense.
You're doing pretty well.
Jack's going to make plays. Treptow's going to make plays. But it's all about the momentum plays. Treptow looking to finds Vogel. He's going to get fouled.
Bring him to the free throw line with the score being 73-67 with 14 seconds left to go. I think, honestly, if he puts this free throw away, I can't say that yet. You never know. It's Iowa basketball. You never know. It's not over till it's over. We'll head to the free throw line.
Got it.
Cans it.
Still scary accurate prediction from you.
I saw the script prior to the game. Vogel with the fresh fade.
Got it.
Cans it again. Don't send him to the line.
8-point game here. Meester looking to find a miracle. Severson fires up a 3. He's not going to go.
Offensive rebound again.
5 seconds left. Meester in, just going to let him have the 2.
Take that layup home with him as Jayhawks win 75-69 and what some would call a barn burner, Carson.
Yeah, as they improved to 15-5, that's just what you want to see from them heading into district play. They were down, they fought back into it, got a gritty win out of it.
It was really great basketball, especially in that fourth quarter. High scoring, but I think the difference that the Jayhawks had is they turned it up a little bit on defense, shot well, and kept on going.
That's just what you want to see, is when Jack didn't have his best game, you had Treptow, Shizzle, and Sly just all step up. And Sly, obviously, in the fourth quarter, king of the fourth quarter Sly.
King of the fourth quarter Sly.
Just put the game away.
That'll stick. And honestly, heading into district play, coming here soon, this is the type of game that they need to have.
Yeah. As we round off the live stream, thank you all for listening. It's been a blast.
Yeah, it's been a complete honor. And as for me, Camden Ochsner,
I'm Carson Lee now.
Have a great night.